Now, the Reverend Cecil Williams, the San Francisco legend and leader of Glide Memorial Church, now stepping aside, and Karen Hanrahan is being welcomed as the new president of the Tenderloin Church. And we're so glad to have Karen here with us this afternoon. Thank you for being here.
Thanks for having me.
First introduced to the congregation on Sunday must have been a big moment for you.
It was an amazing moment. It was a beautiful day. We had our lead pastor, Reverend Jay Williams, leading a beautiful service. Cecil Williams, his wife Jan, we were all there, and it was a great day.
What is it like, though, to know that you're sort of following in the footsteps of this man that really is bigger than life and a legend in San Francisco?
So it's true. He is a legend, and you know, I'm not stepping into his shoes because he's still very much in his shoes. And Cecil and Jan are working actively and energetically to inspire us every day, even as they've moved to part-time roles. Cecil has been fighting for equality and justice for over 50 years. He's built a foundation for social justice in this city and across the nation. And I have the great fortune of being able to try to build on that.
Talk to me a little bit about what your new role will be and the challenges that you believe the church and you yourself face.
Sure. So my new role as president and CEO of the Glide Foundation is to help chart the course for Glide into the future. Again, working very closely with our leadership team, Cecil, Jan, Reverend Williams. We're going to set the vision for Glide. Glide is going to remain the same loving, joyful, radically inclusive, celebratory organization that it always has been. We're going to carry on the work and the spirit of Glide that makes it unique, and continue to care for those who are suffering the most, and inspire others to do the same. We are already talking about next steps for Glide, charting its course into the future, and there are some really exciting things coming up. We're aware that people care very deeply for Glide as an organization, and a lot of people depend on us. So we're treading carefully, but also very ambitiously.
Yeah, a lot of the most underserved in the city, the most vulnerable. Talk to me about, you know, some of the challenges. I mean, the homeless population, for instance, in San Francisco.
Sure. So, you know, I would say that our challenges at Glide are the city's challenges, and really the nation's challenges. For example, we've seen a rise in the number and visibility of hate groups, as we all felt last week, the past few weeks in Charlottesville and here. The good news is that San Franciscans united around a rejection of hate and discrimination, and this really gives us hope that we can come together too to address some of the more persistent challenges that we face in this city, like homelessness, displacement, hunger, racism. We're facing inequalities that are really challenging San Francisco's values.
You worked in the Obama administration.
Yes.
Talk to me about that role and what you think that role will do in this new position at Glide.
Sure. So I have served in the Obama administration since the beginning. I came on board to work at the State Department and ended my tenure as a Deputy Assistant Secretary for Democracy and Human Rights. It was an incredible experience and time to work in that administration. I've been working on social justice and human rights issues in the Obama administration and for about 20 years. My experience around the world has taught me that social justice, inequalities, the kind of social change that's needed here in San Francisco, it looks similar around the world. So I've worked in Africa, Asia, the Middle East, and I see there some of the similarities to some of the things happening here in San Francisco, which is this rising gap between the rich and the poor, displacement, people who are excluded and marginalized as that gap grows even wider. So I hope to bring that global perspective. I have a lot of hope and optimism about what can be done about it, especially here in San Francisco, where it's the city of light and the city of values that I know can help change some of those challenges.
Well, we wish you the best of luck. Big shoes to fill, but it sounds like it's going to be a really good fit. Thank you,
Thanks so
Karen,
much, Heather.
for coming on today. Appreciate it.